Hey, the belly's hanging out. Ugh. I tell you, I'm getting like a pig. Afternoon. I've just checked, it is afternoon. Oh, thank you, my Susie team. Price, thank you, me baby. Yes, hey, my kidder, thank you, me baby. Hello, my inked. Hey, I'm not, honestly. I tell you, I'm busting out of everything. I've got the cheek to bloody be calling anybody else, as I'm eating a pork pie with brown sauce on it. So yes, what's happening? Hey, my granny. I'm always eating and still going on about how big as I'm ramming pies into us. Dawn, thank you, me baby. Thank you, my Jackie. Oh, look, thank you for me flowers. Afternoon, my Stuart. Sea Witch, thank you, me baby. And Jade, thank you. How are you all doing? Are you good? Well, I scrolled into a live last night. Some Scottish woman, and I thought she was hilarious, right? And I went in. Oh, I forget what her name was. Did anybody see me in there? Hey, my Elijah and Lorraine, thank you. Nicola, thank you. Did anybody see me in this woman's Jules? That's it. Not me, I was drunk. Hey, my Millsy, was you? Well, I was well gone on buzzballs myself. So I scrolled past, and this woman, I thought, oh, she looks a bit of fun. Anyways, all come to all, she's not very nice. So I've been informed. First time I come across her last night. Hey, my Dan. And Lorraine, thank you, me baby. Thank you, my Dan. So I come across her last night, thought she was nice, and all come to all, she isn't. I thought it was a brother who she was on with. This is, I don't know if you're in here, Jules, and if you are, can anybody share the live to Jules? Because I just want to know the ins and out of what was going on. Because who I thought was a brother, and I even said, oh, you and your brother have a lovely night. This is the fella she's knocking off before her husband is sadly not here, and it hasn't been very long. And all come to all, this is what it was all going about. But this is Scottish TikTok, and trust me to scroll into that live and then start, hey, my little fluffles, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Trust me to scroll in and then get myself straight away in with somebody who, I take it, Scotland doesn't like. I don't know. But if somebody could share this live to Jules, I don't know even a proper name. I did follow you. She's playing you. Jules, do you want to come in? Because I've been told all kinds, and like I said, I liked what I seen last night. I've been getting told things, and thank you, my queen. Thank you. Hiya, Queen Blessings. And just so you can come and have your side. Do you want to come in, Jules? Matt's been playing me. Has he, my fluffles? Hey, afternoon, my Jackie. How are you? I'm good, my Brummy Lee. Are you, me baby? So did somebody say, is it Jules who was playing this? Did somebody say it's Jules? Oh, Pearl, how are you doing? And the chat. I'm good, my Raven Red. Thank you. Are you? So you've shared it. Good. So, Jules, do you want to come in and tell me all the story on it? Because if not, I'm going with hearsay, what people said. And I would rather be told a proper story than run with gossip. Do you know what I'm saying? So, if you want to come in, I'll put no, mods, don't be putting anybody in the boxes unless Jules comes in. Oh, look at that. My clothes is busting off us and I'm ramming pork pies into us. Thank you, my Gainer. Afternoon, my Andrew. Afternoon, my Bev. Thank you. Morning, my Minnie. How's you, my baby? Thank you, my Andrew. Mama Jojo, good morning. Love. I don't like a big pork pie, but I love them little, look, there's still several on tap, them little babby buns with the pepper things on top. Pepper. And a dab of brown HP. Oh, Dawn, thank you. Dee Dee, good morning. Thank you, me baby. Oh, thank you, my Dawn. You can't. I don't like the big ones. I can't eat them. Don't ask me why, because they're no different to the little ones. But I do like the little ones. Thank you, my Rachel and my Gainer. Afternoon, my Linda and Dee Dee. Good afternoon. So I take it. Jules is not coming in. Because Jules, I would rather you come in. I know you were on the drink last night. Which is, oh, Shan, thank you, me baby. Yes, we are. Jackie, thank you. Rachie, thank you. Hi, my Harry. How are you doing? Harry, Helen even. Don't I call her Harry? I have all of our friendship called her Harry. And everybody in the hospital used to call you Harry as well, didn't they? Then they got stopped off the sister. But I still call her it. So, oh, thank you, everybody. So I take it Jules is not coming in. But, Jules, the things that I've heard, I would rather you come and say... it was funny, it was. I would eat pork pies if they didn't that jelly. I don't know. They just look meat. I don't know. Be tasty. Oh, look at these claws busting off me. I'll have to go and change my top in a minute. Honest to God, my jaws need wiring. Hey, my inked. What somebody just said. I Pearl, hope that you're good. RJ Bailey, thank you. Where's your top from, Kells? Where's this top from? I haven't got a fucking clue. It'll only be, the top should have been 27 sizes bigger. It'll only be either Pink Boutique or maybe House of Fraser or somewhere, I think. Hi, my Adele. And Dishad, good morning. No surprise. So is there anybody in here from Scotland who knows this Jules that can jump up in the box and give me a story? I have invited her. Oh, there's no, Jules. Is that you, Jules, whose live I was in last night? Hey, mine, not just the hair. Jules, is that you whose live I was in? You talking about? Hey, my Shan. Yeah, that's Jules, do you want to jump in? Because I don't want to listen to all mixed stories. I want to hear it from the horse's mouth, so to say. So do you want to come in and tell us what all of this chat's about? Because trust me, to scroll into her live, I thought you were good crack. And I woke up to loads of messages. So, I just thought, do you want to come in and have your side? Because I'm going to ask, if you don't, I'm going to ask somebody to come in and tell us the backstory on it, but I would rather hear it from your mouth. Oh, my Kelly. I couldn't show my face if I'd been, if you'd been what? Thank you, my Kelly. No, but I wanted to come up to tell me her side. So are you coming up, Jules, or not? If you are, request the box, me baby, the pink and blue person at the bottom. Because if not, is anybody else in here from Scotland who knows any backstory, or anybody who knows a backstory to this woman, Jules? So I just know what I'm dealing with. Anybody? And just one at a time, mods. Billy does. Oh, no. Can you not ask him to come in, my cat? And good morning, my cat. Hey, next outing we're coming to Birmingham, because I said I could do a night out with you. She's hated in Scotland. I don't know anything about her. I've messaged him on his way. Okie doke, me baby. Yeah, we're going to come to Birmingham. Who's on about it? So me and Luke and Donna and Corey. Don't start about Corey. Listen, I'm not even getting into it. I don't go there. I don't mess with none of them. I did go back. So how can I criticise somebody for going back after the worst of the worst has been said? I don't agree with anybody going on about like child essay that is sick to the stomach, and it's not no laughing matter. I don't agree with that. So the things that were said to them, but listen, it's not none of our places to love life. Right back at you, Miguel. Vicky's Big Mouth knows all. Is that a real TikTok name, Vicky's Big Mouth? Hey, my Pollyanna. So, hey, my late turtle. Well, I'm just waiting for my Billy coming. If Billy comes in the box, Rent-A-God Billy it is. I don't think he's got another account, has he, my cat, or he'll come on. But trust me to fucking scroll into there. I know if you can see me belly, so what, I'm a fat fuck. He's here. Billy, are you in the chat? Request the box, me baby. Come on, the floor's yours. Jules is in the chat, but I need to know what I scrolled into last night, because for me, she looked a good laugh. Do you know what I'm saying? Thank you, my life. And our sunbed's bad for the skin. Well, your dad doesn't seem to think so, me baby, because he said I look nice, and he actually likes me white bits. He's my Billy. Hiya, me little babby.
Hello, sweet. I can't be too long because I know my signal's going to be weak. But
Yeah.
are you on about Jules?
Because I scrolled in last night, pissed as a parrot, scrolled in and thought she was hilarious. But anyway, I
Right,
walked through
so
all the
with
messages.
Jules, her ex-husband passed away not long ago in the local council toilets where she lives. However, her and Sean went together for quite some time, and she had multiple relationships after Sean. She claims that she knew Sean went into the toilets because he said he was ill. She then phoned that later that night and reported him missing, but they couldn't do it till the next day because it has to be 24 hours being an adult. So she then claims that she reported him missing, but she didn't know where he was at a later breath. And then the next thing you know, on the night of the actual funeral, so Jules has banned all his family from going to the funeral and stuff like that. She wanted $7.5 grand because the reason why she wanted a gypsy funeral. And actually, I'm not joking you, Pearl, it's just 2 cars and 2 horses, that was it.
So
she wanted $7.5 grand
yes.
for that, and later that night.
Is Jules a gypsy, everybody? I know it's his signal going. He'll be back. No.
No, she's not. And then later that night, she hopped in bed with Sean's best mate.
Last night, there was a fella on screen with her who they were drinking together, and I thought it was a brother because I said, you and your brother have a lovely night. But it wasn't a brother. Is this the fella who she was knocking off? Are you back, my Billy? That was his best friend. Really?
Sorry, my signal might drop out because I know I've just hit a low area.
You're right. Just take your time, my Billy. Yeah, that's her husband's best friend. Wow. I just don't know. Hey, my Adam. I don't know if, thank you, my Adam. If, Jules, why don't you jump up then if none of this was right? Because, listen, I'm not agreeing with none of this. I'm really not agreeing with none of this. And why would you want a gypsy funeral if you're not a gypsy? There's more to say to her story, Pearl. Get Rido. Oh, can somebody send the live to Rido? I need to know about this fucking woman. She's had an opportunity to come in. Because some of my people were in there, so I don't want my people to follow this woman if she's a wrong one and say we only went in there because of Pearl. Thank you, my Kay. He's not on. Pearl, I nearly fell over when I saw you in that box. Well, that's what I'm saying, man. Not just say I don't know who this woman is. Come on, we don't know anybody is on here. Hey, my tally mama. We don't know anybody is. But what I seen for them couple of minutes on the screen, I thought she was a good laugh. And me, pissed as a parrot, got me so, well, you know me, I'm where fresh air can't get. That was the last of the 27 pork pies. So yeah, here's my cat. Hey girl.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Billy just messaged saying his signal dropped. So, the night of the funeral, she jumped into bed with his best mate. I don't really know much about it. I only know little bits from watching Billy.
Yeah.
And her and her friend have been making threats to Billy's mum, saying that they're going to grape her and
Our Billy.
yeah.
Oh, have they? Jules, I wish you'd jump up, me baby, and have a little bit of a backbone and come and defend yourself.
Billy's been doing some awareness on that, but I'm up early for work, so I'll keep missing her.
Yeah.
But you can go on his YouTube and catch her.
Oh my God. I'll have to have a little look because that video was on my page, Scottish Tea. So that's what I'm saying. Trust me, my cat pissed as a parrot to fall into that live, and I've just thought, oh, she's funny. You know what I'm like when I'm drunk.
I've seen her before, but I didn't really have much notice. But obviously, because Billy's been talking about her, I've been trying to catch up with what's going on.
Oh.
But I only know little bits. But he's just messaged to say his signal's dropped. But
Wait there.
he'll probably come back in when his signal's a bit better. Because I don't know much about it. I just know that I think she's done a GoFundMe for the funeral.
I've just read that in the chat.
Yeah.
Like, when they can sit like that, I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong on every level. But I know she's in the chat somewhere. And Jules, I would rather you come in. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, then...
Yeah, well, personally, if it was me and if it was Lois, I'd jump in and back myself up. So,
yeah, me too. You know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm all about. Hey, my
apparently, both of her sons are in prison for...
I've just read that for But you still can't... listen, that's the sons. That's not her. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Unless...
You're probably better off speaking to, like, Ryder or somebody like that, like the Scottish side of TikTok, because they'll know a lot about her, wouldn't they?
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
I know she knows stuff, but I'm imagining
she backs them.
Scottish TikTok.
Sorry, my cat. No, if she's backing them, no, I don't believe in that, because at the end of the day, they've took somebody's life. I'm sorry, no. And I've always said that. If ever mine was to do anything, Jules, jump in. Oh, that's what they said. Pearl has a page called Big Mouth Vicky. Look on there. I'll have to get my mods to send me all the stuff on it.
Have you got Billy's number? Because you could probably speak to him on the phone and find out better. Like, I can WhatsApp it.
I don't know if I have got Billy's. Do you know, I don't know, but just still WhatsApp me at my cat. And
I'll WhatsApp it, and then...
Billy could come on. Billy could come on and show everything that he's got on my live, and that's what we'll do. So, Jules, if you're listening, there's going to be an awareness on Jules. Thank you, my chairs. There's going to be awareness on Jules, because look how I scrolled in, innocent as the day was long, pissed as a parrot, thought you were hilarious. And this is just how, for Cough Wasp, that other people could do the same. Do you know what I mean? Alicia's Martha, tell her I'll forward it all to her.
Yeah. Well, it says it all, really. If you've just buried the apparent love of your life and you're in bed the same night with his mate, that just says it all.
What was he doing in a toilet, though, and then, like, she never went looking for him and knew he was
I've got no idea. That's what I mean. I only know little bits from catching up with Billy, but I'm in bed not super early like you, because I'm up at 4, so I miss it, and I'll just catch up on little bits when I'm not working, so...
Yeah, so I could do with my rider, Zoe Arbor, the best pal, the night of the funeral, sick and twisted when you're thinking about, you know, like, you know, a bit of thing on the day that you're supposed to have buried the person that you loved most in the life.
And I know that there's been pictures of her with this guy as well, like recently, I was shopping with him and stuff.
Well, it was on the live with her last night.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you just wouldn't...
I thought it was a brother, and I'm saying, you and your brother have a nice night. But like I say, I didn't know anything, and then woke up this morning, my cat bombarded with messages about her. I thought, what the fuck? Trust me, to have scrolled into that live, of every live on TikTok, I've scrolled into that one.
Yeah, but we've all done that, Pearl. Like, the thing is, you don't know who's live you're going into, do you, until you find out stuff.
Exactly. But when I heard that this morning, I thought, I can't come live and not mention this when everybody's telling me about it. For fuck's sake. Well, it had to happen to me, didn't it? But for crying out loud, TikTok is bloody toxic. It is, my Tony. It is.
When you come into Birmingham then, Pearl?
Well, it's definitely before the year's out. Listen, we were supposed to be going away this weekend. Me, Donna, Luke, Corey, and there was a couple others. But something's come up with one of them, so we're not going anywhere. But we 1,000,000%, our next trip, whenever it is, we're coming to Birmingham. I can't
Sorted, I'll be there. I'll be there with my knickers in the air.
I can't wait, honestly, I can't. I'm
Just
blacked off.
WhatsApp me and let me know when you decide on a date.
I think it'll be October sometime. That's because listen, I've got my skydive in. Is it a fortnight today? Pearl Vicky is here. Vicky, do you want to jump up? My skydive's in a fortnight. That's the 24th of August. September, I'm supposed to be going away with my sisters on holiday, and then in October, me and Jay Carter is going to the Island Fling. That's the beginning of October, so maybe it's the end of October, my cat.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's
Make
fine.
a full weekend of it, and I think it'll be nice.
I've got a thing at the end of the month with Billy. We're going to a festival, music festival, and then I'm going to see a comedian in September. So yeah, I'm free whenever. Just let me know, as long as I've got like a week or two's notice.
Yeah, of course. Well, if we set something up, we'll talk on WhatsApp. But
we'll sort it out.
I'm easy. That sounds nice. I'm okay as long as I've got a few days' notice. I'm fine, but it's waiting for everybody else. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, it's easier for me because I'm local. You've obviously got to come to Birmingham, which is a mission from where you are. So
I know, but that's not now. I'll drive from one end of the country to the other. Doesn't bother me.
It's not a bloody naked festival. I'll have you know. It's called Club Fest, and it's Big Western. I will not be running around naked, and I will be leaving my phone in the hotel because I know what I'm like. When I've had a drink, I've decided to come live and embarrass myself.
Me too. I should learn to do that. You know, my cat, when I'm out, leave the phone in the hotel.
I went out the other week with my girlfriend and decided to go live like an idiot.
Yeah. Oh, never. That would be me. That would be me, my cat. But yeah, I'm bad to hear now. Something on this. But what can either happen is somebody, because I can't pull videos up. I'd need somebody.
Yeah, well, I think as soon as Billy gets his signal back, because it says he's still in the box, but he's obviously not.
Yeah. Let me drop him.
As soon as he gets his signal back, he'll probably jump back in.
Yeah, if Billy comes back, anybody let him in. But I'm bad now to say, Curious Pearl, if you want me to talk to Jules, message her and she will talk to you. Why do it on here? No, Mandy, it's the all of the messages that I have, and a lot of it's come from people who I know. And listen, I've gone into that. A lot of my people went into that live. I thought she was hilarious, I'll tell the truth. So I've asked Jules to come in and give her side before anybody come in the box. But no, I'm just saying.
The thing is with Billy, he doesn't run with anything unless he's got receipts. So
that's what I'm saying. So rather than get into something that I don't want to be in, because I'm always in something, if you know me, May Nation, I would rather hear it from the horse's mouth. But again, just what my cat said, that's one thing with Billy, he'll always come with the evidence and he's only speaking on facts.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything without receipts.
Listen, if I'm talking to somebody on a phone, why I wanted what you call it in the box for? If you get somebody on the phone, of course they're going to make you think their way. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like me. If I was trying to cover something up and speaking to somebody, I'm going to say it my way.
Yeah.
So if she was in here, there's always somebody to come and contradict what's been said. That's why. It happened on an app. And I just want to know what I was getting myself into. So that's what it was. What the fuck's
Yeah,
that word say? 30 what? What's that?
Tanzania or something. Oh,
Tanzania?
it's like it's one of them bloody dodgy weird
Mods,
accounts.
can you block Tanzania, please?
Yeah, just speak to Billy. What I'll do, I'll WhatsApp him your number. Then obviously, if he doesn't come back, you can just give him a call. He'll be all right with me sending you his number.
Yeah.
And then obviously speak to that Vicky's big mate. And then maybe speak to, I think it's Roydo that does like the Scottish side of TikTok.
Yeah, I know.
Hello, it's me.
Oh,
I'm your baby.
right, I'll jump
Hello.
out and let you speak to Billy.
Okie doke, my cat. Speak to you soon,
All
my
right, see you in a
baby.
bit. See you in a bit,
So
Charles.
yeah, just as I was reiterating earlier with Jules, so he's not quite a nice person. On the day of Sean's funeral, that night she was in bed with his best mate. That night, out living it large, living life, you know. And then not yesterday, the day before, she says on live that apparently the trolls, meaning me, Vicky Big Mouth, and the people that comment on the post, have basically pushed these two together. And then they've both been sat on live, like proper flaunting it up, rubbing each other up, if you get my drift, like legs, arms. All in the meanwhile, she's been threatening people left, right, and centre. Her mate the other day said that she said, I went in Billy's life and I told him I'd his mum, if you get my drift, and that he replied saying his mum was no longer here. And I was like, well, that's not true, because no one would be that in my life, because that's something we'd all see and remember, because that would stand out, right? And then so she blatantly lied to Jules anyway, and then she sits there saying the most horrendous stuff. Two of the kids are inside for the M charge. All of her kids were brought up by the social care, so probably a bit troubled anyway. And just to back it up, her daughter even came on a live the other night to prove and say about all this as well. And if you go through the videos on my Rent a Gob Unleashed account, in a lot of them are the receipts to back it up.
Right. So I could do with you, maybe you've got the phones to show the videos one night. Do you fancy coming on and showing everything, just because I feel bad having my people going in there and people will have followed, and I just don't want to steer them down the wrong path. I know it's everybody's choice where they go, but what I'm saying is they came in there because I was in the box.
Yeah, I'm happy to show you. I'm happy to sort that out with you one night. I've also got a YouTube on her, which is also up on the account. That's also got some more stuff in it. But yeah, I'm happy to do that one night. We can arrange something.
Yeah. Just like I say, so I can put the story straight. I did ask Jules to come in. She was in the chat. I don't know if she's still in the chat.
She will let you message her, and she will message you back. This is what she done to me. But as soon as she couldn't push the narrative that didn't fit, she switched up and changed her attitude and started trying to get mouthy to me. But you know, I'm not. I just laugh at them because it makes them even worse.
Yeah. Well, that's why I don't want a one-to-one conversation, because anybody can swing anything to one side. I want it so there's people to like, if she says one thing and people say, well, that's true or that's not true. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't involve myself in this. It's only because I went in the box, we followed each other. I sent her a present, I think. I was pissed, I can't remember. And I told her whenever I was live to come in. So I've offered that, what you call it, like a bit of connection out there.
Yeah, like reaching out.
I don't want my people who followed me into that live to think that I'm agreeing with what I've been told this morning, because I don't.
Yeah, no. Listen, she likes to try and be manipulative of people. It's like she tries being hard-faced and that works, but with me it don't. I just sit there, I asked her a few questions, she kind of answered in video replies and on lives. I got in her box because she invited me in one night, and I was like, right, fuck it, I'll get in the box. And then her and her mate started hurling abuse, and obviously I kept calling her darling, which she weren't too happy about.
Yeah.
And then they just started hurling abuse, and this is what they get like. But they'll claim the trolls have pushed those two together. But the one that she's with, like, there's videos of him trying to push and lock his ex-missus in the bedroom and all sorts.
Oh, dear.
So, yeah, he's not a nice man
Going
either.
from bad to worse.
Yeah. See, it's handy, innit, that I'm a nosy little fucker. Isn't it handy that I'm really nosy?
That's why we love you though, my Billy. You always come with stonewall facts, isn't
Well,
it?
Like I say, if I've got it to back it up, I'll always show it.
Ah. Oh no, well you'll have to WhatsApp me and then one night we'll arrange. And how long would it go on for?
Well, I mean, to be honest, it'll be, well, because I've already done it like once, it'll be easier to kind of splash it out within an hour or so.
Yeah, so, oh well, any night through the week then, if you want, we'll do that. Do you know what I'm saying? So...
Alright, well what I'll do, I'll get your number off Kat and I'll WhatsApp you.
I thought me and you had each other's number, I don't know why.
No, I think the last time we spoke, we passed messages for Adam, didn't we?
Yes, that's right, yes. Adam's number I've got, Kat's number I've got. I don't know why I thought I had yours, I don't know.
But yeah, what I'll do, I'll drop you a message on WhatsApp
Okie
later
dokie,
on.
Dad.
Alright?
Okie dokie, well you have a nice day anyways.
And you, pals. Catch you later.
See you, Babby, bye.
Bye.
There you go, kids. So when me and Billy's got it sorted out, you will see us on here because Billy will have to speak because I don't know whatever's going on. But I know I'm putting me nose in there, but what I'm trying to say to you is I went into a live last night, thought this woman was a lovely woman, gifted the woman, invited, hey my top Willie, how are you this morning, me baby? Thank you. Gifted this woman, told her to come into me live, so I know a lot of my people had followed her. And if this, I don't know, I'm just getting lots of messages and I just don't want my people to be involved with that or say we only got involved through you. That's why I'm making it my business because my people went in, and if they start following, doing whatever, it's down to me. And I just want to put the record straight. I'm not agreeing with none of this, but I can't really speak on it. Like I said, Rido, I even asked her herself, Jules, if she wanted to come in and speak about it. She was in the chat, and obviously she doesn't. So now I'm just going to have to wait for either Jules to come in, Billy to do that, or Rido to come in and let us know what's going on. But I'm just telling you now, I don't agree with what they were saying was happening, that there was a GoFundMe up for the funeral. I'm sorry if people give me pissy ass drink up and down on a live, and I know for a fact there's payment plans you can do now for he's my little
hello my love.
Oh, disconnect you, what's happened? Come back.
I've got TikTok.
I forgot what I was fucking saying there. Now we'll come back in a minute. Here he is.
Alexa. It was just TikTok shop. That was all it was.
Oh, is that what it was? Is that what it was?
I've tagged the treadmill because I've just done 5k on the treadmill.
Oh no, I took myself into a live last night.
Right.
And all of a sudden, I've took myself into a really bad life that this person's not a nice person. And I know a lot of my people followed me in there because I was in the box. Anyways, this morning I've been bombarded with messages. It's from Scottish TikTok.
Right.
Rido, and then but Billy Rentagob is going to come on one night because I don't know anything about it. How's the bush? The bush has just been well trimmed this morning, my look. It's just so. Anyways.
Fuck's sake.
So, I'm going to have Billy to come in, do this, let everybody know. And like I say, if Rido wants to come in, and even if Jules wants to come in, Luke, ready for you, you wish. Shut up.
Are these people that you bumped onto the live last night, is it?
Yes, yes.
So
And
why did you talk about them?
I went in there and I said, oh, come onto the platform anytime. I followed her, she followed me, thought she was fucking hilarious. All come to all, it's not what I thought. So.
Well, does somebody in the chat want to tell us what's the matter? I don't know what's going, like, I know you'll not say that much, but if anyone would care to give me the...
Jules, she's from
allegedly.
Scotland, and she's Jules, that's all that I know. And basically that's what I know. And she was nice to you. I never said she wasn't nice to me. What I'm saying is though, Mandy, back up. Do you want to jump up into the chat? Jay, I'm not being horrible. Let me disconnect from you.
Yeah, no worries, love.
How do I disconnect? I don't know how I disconnect from Jay.
I'll do it.
You do it, yeah.
I'll see you shortly, my lovely.
See you in a bit, me babby. So, Mandy, do you want to jump up in the box? Nobody's saying she wasn't nice to me. And I said, what I seen, she was my cup of tea. But what you're not getting is, I have been bombarded this morning with lots of messages, everybody saying, keep away, this has happened, that's happened. I have give Jules the chance to come in the box and speak for herself. So nobody said she wasn't nice to me. Not one little bit. But the messages that I have received is not nice, right? So I would like for Jules to come in and have her say, so I wasn't running with hearsay. But all come to all, Billy's been doing awarenesses, Rent-A-God Billy on her for ages, which I didn't know. And Rido seems to know a lot about her. Hey, my Shauna, how are you, me baby? Angie, thank you. So that's what I was trying to say. Big up, my Shauna. Thank you, me baby. How have you been? So that's what I was trying to say. Nobody said she wasn't nice. I had a proper laugh in there. Like I said, I was pissed as a parrot. It was my kind of gal. But when I got up this morning and was bombarded, I thought, what the fuck? Wherever have I got myself? Do you know what I'm saying? So, but feel free, Mandy, if you want to come up and talk. Get to know her yourself and she will see she's lovely. Mandy, please jump up. I'm going to get to know when I see all these videos. Because even if still, like, there's lots of things that's being said and there's a lot of things in there what's being said that I don't agree with. So I'd rather see all these videos, or I'd rather Jules jump in the box and come and explain herself. Bet your Mandy is Jules. Well, listen, she can come and jump in the box and do whatever and nobody's stopping her. So feel free. But like I say, because I've been made aware of a situation now, I will be checking it out. They won't come on because they know they're wrong. Well, listen, Jules wouldn't come in. Mandy's having a lot to say in the comments, won't jump up. I'm not stopping anybody from getting up. Come up and have your say. But the thing with Billy, Jules, the thing with Billy will be going ahead. Because I'm not having my people going over there. Thank you, my top welly. I will not be having my people going over there where I took them, by the way. They only come into that live because I was in the box. Shauna, thank you, me baby. And Angie's drunk already. Well, I know, but that's what you call a proper pisshead for singing them on. Has to reach for the bottle, don't you? Who Jules is live now? Well, that's try co-hosting. So go and ask Jules if she wants to request us. She can. No, she can't. And I tell you for why, because it's just like going to be like a phone call. She's going to tell me her side, but nobody else is going to be able to contradict. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's fine, it's fine. Like I said, I just thought it was somebody. Here's my little Jay. I thought it was somebody. Sorry, Jay, I knocked your out.
I've just been filled in.
Eh?
I've just been filled in.
So I've knocked you out there because if she wanted, Mandy's backup wanted to come up, she couldn't while we were both live.
So
You're in Auntie's box now, you watch, that's fine, she can. But I'm sure I've got Billy Rent-A-God in mine and maybe Rido who can fill us in on proper information, that's fine.
She's on live now with that man in her bed.
She's in bed with a man.
The one that just bedded the same day as the funeral. His best mate, and he's bloody unalived.
Yeah.
And she set up a GoFundMe for his funeral.
Soon.
She set up a GoFundMe for his funeral.
Vicky's big mouth. Who's Vicky's big mouth? Hi, Vicky.
Hiya, Bill, love.
Are you right? All right.
You all right, sweetheart?
You Billy's friend, haven't you? Yes.
Now, I can't stay on this live long because I've got about 5% battery. I've literally legged it to the car so I can come and speak to you. So, right. I've watched Jules just like Billy has for a lot of years on this app. Now, me and Billy are accounts that call out wrong-uns on this app. If you go check out both our accounts, that's all you will see is call out. It's people on this app who shouldn't be on this app. Jules sits on this app begging constantly and has done for the last 5.5 years.
Is that
She's had 3 different
there? Jules without teeth.
It's not her, no, it's just an awareness
No,
count.
that's not her. No, that's somebody else. So
I checked the first thing I did was
been on
press
this app
it.
for a lot of years. There's been 3 different GoFundMes. One of them I can say was probably right, but there's still a lot of who are over that. But the first one, the daughter of the person who the GoFundMe was about says that their family paid for the funeral. There was no need for Jules to set up this GoFundMe. It was for Ian O'Toole. That was the first one. The second one was for her granddaughter. The third one's for Sean. Now, I think it's an absolute joke that this woman is on the app asking people for GoFundMe money when she's draped in gold. Come on, Bill. You know
That's
price
what
of
I'm
gold. I know
saying.
price of gold.
I went across there and a lot of my people come over, and I know we followed her last night. I don't want them to be sucked into something and then come back and say, well, we only went there because of you, Pearl. That's why I'm saying something for this morning.
Well, yeah, if you look at what a bracelet she's got on, it's full of sovereigns. You know sovereigns. Half sovereigns, 380. Full sovereigns, at least £600, and the bracelet's full of them. That would have paid
Yeah.
for the funeral, just one bracelet.
Someone
Now,
said
I think
that.
it's an absolute piss take. People in this country
Someone
who are
said just
struggling
had
for
a filler done
money,
as well.
sending people like Jules money.
Well, exactly. So, this is why, is she coming over? Everybody's saying she's coming over.
Over, aye, apparently.
Oh, well, she's coming over, I'm off because I can't be lost listening to her whiny, drunken voice, to be honest with you. She's been
She
on it
said
all
she
night.
She said that she was, like, the same day as the funeral, she was in the bed with his best mate, and just said that the trolls pushed them together, and that's why they're
Right,
together.
me and Billy reported that night that there was a ruckus at Jules' house. There was a big uproar because all the neighbours were filming it and they were sending it us. But obviously, we're not going to put the videos up because it will show Jules which neighbours were filming her, and we all know what Jules was like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We're not going to put people in danger of her. We've already seen what she's been involved with on this app for a lot of years.
He's in a bed now. That is so bad. If it's his best mate,
Yeah.
no matter how long after the funeral, you just don't get with your best mate's
Came on here
partner.
the day after and told everybody. She went to Jules's house. She noticed the lights were on. She messaged her mum. That's where she were. Mum said she was somewhere else. So she went round back, went up the stairs, looked through the letterbox and could see Jules were not on
Yeah. Oh.
in house. That she was supposed to be somewhere else.
She's
Mark's
come off
there.
live now. She must be coming over. She's come off live.
Jules, do you want to jump up in the box, people saying you're here?
Oh no, I don't want her to talk while I'm in box because I'll just leave box because I can't be arsed listening to her mouth of everybody.
She was seeing him before the funeral. Oh my God, fucking
It's
hell.
like Billy when he went in a box. She screamed over him and then booted him out of the box because that's how rude she is.
She looks like she's had a massive hangover.
That Jules is not here, sorry. Oh, no,
This way, Pearl. A lot.
she's not
a lot
in here,
of
Vicky.
things on Jules. Oh, is she not?
No.
But there's a lot of things anyway on Jules, but I ain't got too much time to go in here. But if you go over to my page, Billy's page, in fact, just type in Jules.
Billy's
And you'll see
nobody's
it all.
going to come and play because I can't, whatever you call it, play the other videos on here. So Billy is going to ring us and we're going to sort a night out where we can let everybody know because, like I said, I took my people, well, I was in the box and my people come across, and I know a lot of my people followed her. So she's scamming people for GoFundMes when the family's paid for it. I'm not having that on my shoulders. And people's going to say, well, we only come across their Pearl for you. But no, I'm not. So that's why I'm getting a nice.
I've got a.
You are?
I'm going to be having a video call with Sean's mum on Monday. Sean who passed away, and she wants to tell me quite a few things on Monday. So on Monday, I'll probably have a lot more to tell people now. I spoke to Sean's daughter, Ellie. I spoke to all his family, and all the family are all saying the same thing about Jules. She barred him for the funeral, but yet she's saying she didn't. If you go on her Facebook, there's a pinned post where she says, anybody who comes to his funeral who is unwelcome will be escorted away.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That says it all, but then she sat on here telling people, no. The trolls pushed me and Mark together. No, love, we were already together.
Well, like I say, there's a lot of things, no, that I wouldn't agree with there, but I would rather have heard it from Jules and have somebody in the box who can say, well, this, yes, that's the truth, this is not the truth, just so people can hear with their own ears, because I feel guilty that I went in that box last night and my people come over and followed me and followed her, and I don't know if you gifted her, if you done what, I don't know.
It's just beyond it. Just go in and have a look at even her earnings that last month on live.
Everybody grieves differently.
Let alone
Yeah,
what in the PayPal, let alone in the GoFundMe.
Sorry, someone's put everybody grieves differently, but they don't jump into bed with a dead partner's fucking boy, their best friends.
No.
My
I'm
aunt's
sorry.
sister died 2 years ago, and she's not even looked at another bloke sideways.
Yeah.
It's not illegal, but it's fucking immoral.
Yeah, it is very immoral. I'm sorry, she's a big smell.
And for to do that, in my opinion, I'm sorry. Listen, you can't have ever loved somebody to do that, and especially not on the funeral day. I'm sorry. No.
See, Jules is right, and it didn't happen on funeral night. I come a week later, then she's still in bed with him. Because that in itself is just downright disgusting. If someone said, I just slept with my
Has it only been a week since the man's been...
since the funeral. If someone had said
I know
to
she's
me,
not a traveller.
well, I'd have done that right, I'd have stayed well away from that man, as far away from him as possible. I won't be laid in bed with him.
It was a story. Just see, apparently it was a news story when he was found in the toilet 6 days later. I'd been there for 6 days.
Wow.
Oh, that's a story in itself, that one, but I'll not get into it on here because I don't think it's right to. But, Pearl, I will, when you get Billy's phone number, I'll join the group chat with you and I'll show you a few things.
Yeah, yeah.
It's better than doing it on here because at the end of the day, some of the stuff that I can show you, it can't be shown on TikTok.
Wow.
But right, Pearl, I'm going to have to get off because I'm fishing
Hey.
to do it.
Thanks, my Vicky, anyways, for jumping up. I'm
Oh,
done.
you're all right. And I will try and jump up again very soon.
Okie doke, Babs. Have a nice day.
Bye, love. Bye.
I know she's not a traveller, I know. Because some people were saying she had this gypsy funeral. I said, is she a gypsy?
Yeah, someone said
No, and I thought, why would you want a gypsy funeral? Them funerals are held because they are a tradition, not for like, do you know what I'm saying?
What was it? A public toilet? It must have been like a public toilet. How? If it's a public toilet, how would they not notice that someone was there for 6 days in a public bloody toilet?
Traveller would wait a week. Exactly.
Council building.
Hey, my Serena, I don't think she knew what was going on. Yeah, fucking. God, it's getting fucking worse by the minute. Council now, she's suing the council. Oh my God. How can she sue the council?
What was he doing in the pub in the council work toilet? I don't understand. There's so many questions unanswered.
It's getting, you're getting more confused the more people saying things, isn't it?
Yeah.
She'll do anything for money. He wasn't.
Taken. Oh.
He
Was
wasn't
he-
feeling well.
Was he addicted?
Oh dear, this is sick.
I thought it was a son I seen Billy's video. Oh my God. Yeah, apparently it was in the news that he was found. Sean hated this app too.
I'm more confused. She knew he was there.
He was on the phone when he went in. You're kidding me. You would know 6 days if your partner hadn't been heard of in 6 days, you would literally go to the last place you knew they were. That would be the first thing you would do.
Didn't know he was there. No, she didn't. I'm confused, and that's what I
Yeah, what's
said.
the different
You
now?
should come in. I haven't said anything untoward. I don't know what's going on. I've listened to Billy and I've listened to Vicky. Mandy's in the chat. I've asked her to come up. She won't. And I've also asked Jules to come up. She won't. So I didn't want to listen to hearsay. I wanted to listen out of the horse's mouth, so to say. But none of them's come up, Mandy or Jules. I can't force them to come up. Yeah, I know she's on live and somebody said she's in the bed with that fella. Nice.
What's the centre? I don't know. There's a lad in the centre in Ashington. Died on the Friday. They found him until the Monday. What's a centre? Is it like, I don't understand. I don't know what a rug centre is.
I think she's just playing about with everybody.
This is mental. Some of the things you get on this fucking app.
Jules was on the phone to him and he went into the toilets.
Was she not engaged to the other guy? I don't know what. I'm not what I believe now.
That's it. Nobody knows any of this, what's going on. So it was up to Jules to come and tell her story, and then you're going to listen to the videos and make your own mind up.
Wasn't with him. They were separated.
Call into this fucking live.
But listen, even even if she wasn't with him, you don't sleep with his best mate on his funeral day. Even if you were separated, you still wouldn't go and sleep with his best mate on his funeral day.
But that's bad. Like if she's told family that they couldn't go to his funeral and things, even still, whoever it is, yes, if you're married to them, you're married to them. But just think the other, like his family or his blood. So you can't stop people from coming to a funeral, for fuck's sake. Like, that's just sick and twisted.
Mandy said she can't go up because she's got her son's with her and he has special needs. That's why she can't get in the box.
But another night though, Mandy, if you want to come up if Jules wants to come in when these videos are being played, not a problem. It's not a biased platform. We will hear everybody's side. But I would have preferred for Jules to get in the box and tell her side of the story before we listen to these videos.
Give us a second, because everyone's asking us to Google. I'm going to get me your phone and get the Google.
Let there till my baby is going to Google. Yep.
Where's my fucking other phone?
Because I will be sending a message to Rido as well, because everybody's saying he knows a lot what's been going on, but Billy and was it Vicky has got all the videos. Yeah, Rido.
What am I searching for on Google, guys?
Jules, get in the box. Rido does. No, I'm not. He doesn't support her, and that's what I'm saying. So he'll have a lot. So I would rather than all be in than nobody's given one side of the story. You're hearing it from all sides. Edinburgh man found in the
Sean Stevens. Yeah, so revelations, what's this one? Revelations surrounding death of Sean Stevens has left me stunned. I thought I was unshockable. Oh my God. At my stage in life, I thought I had seen the worst of human behaviour in organisational failure, but the revelations surrounding the death of Sean Stevens have left me stunned. It was found on... Yeah. The body's found July the 7th in toilets in Edinburgh City Council's customer hub. So that's like a public building. It wasn't even just a council working place. It's a customer hub, which is on the high street.
And he was in there for a week. Did somebody say a week or 6 days?
6 days, apparently. So with it, his wife had reported him missing to the police on July the 1st after he'd failed to make a pre-arranged appointment with the council officials. His body was in the trolley cubicle in the heart of the city centre's HQ, decomping in the summer heat for 6 days.
Oh my God.
I can't believe the pain his wife Julie is going through. It is tough enough to lose your husband when he is still in his 30s, but for the body to lie undetected in a public building for nearly a week must take this ultimate death. Unaliven.
How can
body was so bad.
You smell something in the summer heat?
It's in there. It's in that he was so badly decomped that his wife wasn't even to say her last goodbyes to him. Instead, he had to give the police his toothbrush so he could be formally identified by DNA.
Oh my Lord.
But this is it's very Julie-sided, this news story. They're talking in the news story about how it's really affecting her and how it's like really bad for her. But then if she's going with his best mate on the day of his funeral, it can't be affecting her that bad, can it?
Oh, honestly.
He was healthy but was feeling sick and dizzy, she recalls. Why did the police not search the city chambers as soon as the wife alerted them? Or did they assume because he was a 38-year-old man he was not in danger and therefore the disappearance was not worthy of investigation? Yeah,
grief affects people different ways. I'm sorry, you're not in bed on the night of his
funeral
with his best friend. I'm sorry, that ain't grief to me. And you're a bit fucked up if anybody else thinks that's grief. I'm sorry.
I want to. Yeah. So if it's a public building as well, why isn't you normally have like toilet checks from like cleaning companies?
Exactly. Yes, that's what I can't believe he was there for 6 days.
Cleaner, because normally was it like an hourly check or like a twice hourly check? They haven't went in and says, "Oh, that cubicle's been closed every time I've come in now." That's not suspicious.
That's how they're being looked into, no cleaners. Surely to God, if it's a council property, there's got to be cleaners there. Because imagine the state it would, well...
Yeah, it's a council property. They've got to have like a cleaning company or a council.
With all the heat then that we've just had, that would be unbearable. The smell of that, like a corpse like decaying, would be unbearable smell in all that heat. I'm sorry.
They thought it was out of order.
Oh my goodness. Councils are corrupt as.
I know, but they've not hidden it bloody and unalivened, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, honestly, it was a long holiday weekend, but not for 6 fucking days.
Was it a bank holiday? Because they would have shut on the... No, because July doesn't have a bank holiday, does it? So why would it be a long...
Scotland it does, July the 4th, isn't it? Is it the 4th, everybody?
Aye, well, it was the 1st until the 6th, wasn't it?
Scotland has a bank holiday in... Oh, was it August? No. It must be... Oh, I don't know. Because Scotland's bank holidays is different to ours. That's only 4 days, not 6 in July. Oh, for a fair.
Right, no, the July for the fair. Oh, I've heard about this fair in Scotland, yeah.
Now than when I first started hearing about it. There's something not ringing.
30-year-old, sorry, there's no age, 38.
There's something not ringing true here. And that's why I said it needs all these people to be in this box all at once. Glasgow Fair, not Edinburgh. Oh, dear. The building was open. That's what I said. You don't know what's happening here. Who's in the box? Leora. Right there. Hi, Leora. Leona. Huh?
I don't know if she means to be in the box.
I don't think she knows she's in.
He apparently was reported missing on the 1st of July.
In these comments, does anybody know the story that you're from, the place where it was at? Does anybody want to jump in and like say what really happened? Because you'll know. Regardless of how Sean's death, it doesn't take the fact away. She's exactly 1,000,000%. I'm more confused now. No wonder I had loads of fucking messages this morning. I thought, what the fuck? I've only been in one box. Like, what's the matter?
Hiya.
Hi.
So basically, what was it you were wanting to know? Like the situation, like with how Sean, like obviously was missing.
Yes.
So he had went missing, and obviously he had spoke to Jules before he had went into the toilet and had says to Jules that he obviously wasn't feeling great. And then Jules hadn't heard from him, but I remember Jules had put a screenshot saying, I'll call you a taxi, or something along the lines of getting him a taxi home, and something about a cup of tea ready. Sean didn't answer, and then I think Jules had waited maybe a couple of hours and there was still no sign, which is, and I know Sean personally, which was very, it wasn't Sean. So Jules had reported him missing. I don't know what happened for there. I think it was 2 days later, Police Scotland had cut had just gave up, had says that basically they weren't concerned. So they closed the case for Sean being missing.
Can I just ask as well, sorry, is Sean or Jules ever, are they known to the police? Not just, I'm not saying the criminals, but to the police, are they ever around where the police could have just fingered it off to say he's been reported missing again, or
this was really ordinary for Sean. This wasn't, it's no sign that he would do. And then her daughter had to phone the police and say, no, I want this back opened and I want it looked into further.
Thank you.
And they also reopened the case for them, and then obviously he had basically lay there for the Tuesday, and then I think when the cleaners went in on the Monday morning, That's when they got found. It wasn't a bank holiday weekend in Edinburgh that weekend. No buildings were shut. When the cleaner went in the Monday morning, the cleaner found them. I think the paper said it was around about 9:15 that the cleaner had found them. So it's been a morning cleaner that's found them.
Everyone's saying that they were known to the police in the chat. Everyone's saying like, so that's maybe why the police might have just thought, oh, fucking more like drama again, or.
That you Jules' friend, the comments.
No, people are so confused. I had been sitting on live with her until everything had happened, so didn't start coming for me. But what I will say is Sean, my wee brother and sister, that's their uncle.
So your babbies.
No, my wee brother and sister, their uncle is Sean. I did sit in lives with Jules, but like what I says, I haven't been. You know what I mean? I've took myself away.
Can you explain that? Sorry, if your little brother and sister are related, are you not related?
No, because it's from their mum's side and we've got different mums.
Right.
I did, like, what is that, what, like, you're coming in here,
Yes,
like, you slayed his family. I did, because I have reasons for that. So that has nothing to do with this live. So I don't know where you're going to try and come for me, but they've asked
Yeah,
the
Carly
story.
was in the lives, but like lots of us, because we felt sorry of what happened to Sean, because it is a terrible thing. Left lying in a council building, the police failed them. Jules had a video up of the call. The police basically just dismissed it and said that Sean was away taking rugs, which was not true. So all of Edinburgh felt extremely sorry.
Even our friend Adele's, well, not a friend, but even Adele's in the comments, who used to be friends with her, have said, we ain't friends with Jules anymore. Like I did, and I will say that I did bring Sean's family down, because at the end of the day, I have my own problems with it. Nothing to do with Sean. At the end of the day, let the man rest.
What do you mean, Carly? You fed Sean's family down?
So I had there was a big carry on about the scooter, and I had turned around and said, Sean's mum's probably sold the scooter, and I did say that on live. Like I did say it. I mean, she likes Facebook. She likes Facebook Marketplace. That's the only thing I've ever said about Sean's family. But what everybody else needs to stop doing is ringing.
1 second, you two. Hi, Elle. Do you know anything about this?
I just, like, there's folk in the chat saying that they weren't together for years and everything like that, right? But the thing that is getting to me is, why would she still have his toothbrush if they hadn't been together for that long?
They were together. They generally were together.
Yeah, but the news story did say that they had to get the toothbrush to.
People are saying they weren't together, but the police have gone to Jules. The police have got the toothbrush to Jules. Also, she showed her marriage line, and it was stated that she was a widow on the marriage line. Only a next of kin would be able to do that. Now, obviously, it's terrible, and nobody knows what goes on behind closed doors. I'll say that all day long.
But that posh girl, you're saying Adele was at the funeral, bring her up, but so was I. So, like, what would you like to know about the funeral? Because, to be honest, the funeral was actually, to be honest, it was really nice and respected, Sean. Do you know what I mean?
So who paid for the funeral? Because obviously people are saying that.
I think the receipt was put up, and that was from the GoFundMe. I mean, didn't he ask me?
Didn't the family pay for the funeral?
No. The family. So this is another thing. Like, the family had been barred for the funeral, but then Jill says that she didn't ban them, but she had said it on a public platform that the family was generally banned.
So did the family get any type of funeral or any type of service?
I think they had an living memory service. Like
wasn't like an actual part of the service.
She really kept them away from the funeral.
Yeah, she said it on a live that they weren't allowed to go.
Carly May is right. She did say that lots of times, and she stated that as well in the Facebook post, that unwelcome people will be escorted away from the funeral.
Yeah, but what she has to remember as well, listen, because obviously if she was fucking about with his best friend, the marriage meant nothing to her. So in my opinion there, she was going right to the very end and even making his family hurt just because it was his family. That's his blood relations. I'm sorry, that's wrong. That's wrong. And basically she was a cunt for doing that.
It is wrong. His family should have been there. he's got a daughter as well. And
The daughter, what hurt me, like what really got to me is that his daughter didn't get mentioned at the funeral.
Yeah.
Him and his daughter might have
If
like,
you're her friends, why didn't you say, now come on now, it's time, I don't know where the lass has gone, come on now, these are his children and he's like family, I don't know which family,
but see, wait, because
why didn't you turn around and say, come on now, Jules, listen, we know you've already moved on, but that is his blood relations. Why, if Jules has friends, should have been saying that to her. Did you go to the funeral?
I went
no,
to the
I
funeral.
didn't.
Yes,
She never
I did.
once said
But
in her
if you
life.
didn't agree with her not allowing that family to the funeral, why did you say, listen, if the family's not good enough to the funeral, we just somebody who knows them, we not coming.
To be honest though, I went to the funeral in respect to my brother and sister who weren't allowed to go.
There you go, so your brother and sister wasn't allowed.
No, but I went in respect to them.
Well, that was no
Carol.
respect. That was no respect, none whatsoever. You
Yeah, I
went
only
because,
told
in my
them
opinion,
lies.
Megan, you went because you were in the fear of missing out, not out of respect, because you would have given her a mouthful and said, "That's it, I'm not fucking bothering with you no more." That is his blood family.
See, I don't know if you know Jules, how we know Jules. You can't say.
I don't really want to know Jules at this point.
Jules is
Because
always
Jules
you can't say.
has been more interested in scoring one for the family and to get spite back at him than she can't have ever loved him. She can't have done. Firstly, she wouldn't be laid in a bed with who was so-called his best friend, and then
But then this Mark,
anybody with a
heard of this Mark.
Carly, just 1 minute.
He's only been around for
1
8
minute.
years. His daughter stated that. Mark had not been around for 8 years, had not seen
I've
Sean.
just asked you to shush now out. Carly, I've put you on mute. Now unmute yourself. When I'm talking, please, it's my platform. What I am saying is, yous, in my opinion, have gone there as the fear of missing out. Firstly, you have got no respect then for your brother and sister for you to go when they weren't allowed. That's my opinion. And yous have got, I don't know where this friendship comes into it when yous are agreeing that yous can go to a funeral but his blood relatives can't. That's what I can't get my head around. That's absolutely shameful.
What I want to know is,
Don't know where
did
she's
the
gone.
family have the family always like not got on? Like as Sean said, the family
But
never.
he even said it's his family.
Yeah.
Who the fuck can give anybody like, don't come here? Yous was just, listen, I've been there myself.
All family should be allowed at a funeral.
You're married and you've got that piece of paper, right? But this is the blood family that is being told you're not allowed to their childs, to the uncles, to the brother's funeral. It's fucking.
I can understand though, because I'm not saying I take that side, but you can have like two separate services. Like I don't know if they've had a service or not.
No, Jay. Why should the family be like chucked out?
No, I'm not saying that because they're not being chucked
Every
out. but I'm
family
saying,
should be allowed there.
They can have a service in their own time if they don't want to be around. Like with Jules, they can have like two separate services. I just don't know if they've had that
No,
or
I
not.
don't agree with that either. Why should the family, like the Jules, be allowed to the main one when she's obviously moved on and doesn't give a fuck really, and then the family to have the second one where
Someone says you can't have it. So someone says you can't have separate services in Scotland. Someone said.
There you go. But even if you could, I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that.
Stephen, I know this is kind of getting off the subject, but when my uncle he passed away, my mum and her sister weren't on talking terms at all, and my mum, like my auntie, had like no problem with all of us attending the funeral. Just my mum was not allowed to go because of the hassle and the problems and all that she caused. My mum tried to stop every single one of us from going to my uncle's funeral.
Listen, I know
But we
next of
didn't
kin.
because, like, obviously we wanted to pay our respects.
Exactly, but I know next of kin can do anything, but they can't stop anybody from going into a churchyard. They can't stop anybody from going into the church. Yes, maybe they do after it, like a wake as we call it, or maybe going to the thing before, because we don't leave our people when they're not here. Like, till they're buried, we don't leave them. So, yes, if she didn't want people at her home or wherever it was at, she's got that. But nobody can stop anybody from going to a cemetery, to the church. Nobody can stop that. I'm sorry.
No, I know, because it's a public place at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And if it was my brother and sisters and stuff like that, I wasn't allowed to go to, like, my dad's funeral, I wouldn't go, because what gives me more of a right than them when we're all the same at the end of the day? Do you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't do that.
Right, listen, everybody. Do you know we can all go around in circles and say this, that, and the other? Jules is not getting in. The other lass said she's with her son. So the best thing that we can do is I'm going to speak with Billy. We're going to get all of these videos up, and maybe Monday night. So if Jules wants to come in, you are more than welcome, because I know you sat watching the chat now. You're more
Right,
than
I'm going to
welcome.
jump because I've got to go and get sorted from your gig.
Yes, okie doke, my dear. Have a lovely day,
this morning. Right, big love, Pearl. I'll speak to you shortly, my lovely.
Bye. Oh, Laura, I'm going to drop you down, me baby. Sorry.
Okay, no problem.
You're welcome. It's just, there's no point in going on about this. What I'm trying to say is, I'm going to let Billy come up with the videos. Jules, and she can have a friend in. What did you call her in the chat? I forget what you call her now. They can come up by all means. I'm not going to make it one-sided, but it's just getting more confusing the more time that's going on. And for me, like I said, I don't agree with what's gone on, but why I've mentioned it for is because I ended up in Jules's live last night. Thought she was a lovely woman. My people come over, followed me, and I know there was lots of people followed her. And then all come to all, she's been like outed for having GoFundMe's up and basically scamming people, and I don't want my followers to be scammed through following me over to her live. So that's why I've had something to say on it, but I am going to let Billy show the videos. If Jules wants to come in, she can bring somebody in for support, and it'll be Billy, me, Jules, and this other one, why Billy plays the videos. But that will more than likely be Monday night, so if anybody wants to let people know, this will be going on from 5 o'clock. We'll be doing this 5 o'clock Monday tea time, and anybody is welcome. Then afterwards, everybody can jump in and have the opinion, right? But I just don't want my people thinking I think this is okay where I went last night. But anyways, I'm wishing you all a lovely day, me baby. I'm sat here and I'm still unclean, as you see. Look, Hoover's out and done nothing. There it is. I'm still on halfway through me cleaning. But listen, big love, everybody. Thank you for coming in. And I will see you maybe tonight. See how. Red Raven, you didn't have to do that. Oh, Red Raven. Oh, thank you, me baby. You didn't have to do that. Oh, thank you, my Red Raven. Red Raven, listen, you don't have to go into boxes and do that, because I know you've gone around the app lots of times. But listen, I love you for that, me baby. But please make sure. It's my favourite gift, that. Please make sure, my Red Raven, that, like, you're okay financial-wise. Because, listen, if you're not, comment to me, because, honestly, I will put the funds straight back in your bank, and I mean that. Because I wouldn't like to think anybody... Because that's a lot of money you've been giving out to a lot of creators on this app. Do you know what I'm saying to you? But I really mean it. Nobody will know. You can private message me and I will put that money back in your bank, me baby, right? But listen, everybody, big love. Mwah, and I'm more than likely be on tonight. But my Red Raven, thank you for that, me baby. But please, don't, Red Raven, stop now, because there's not many places you haven't been and done that. And I'm just worried, a bit worried about you now. But if you need to speak to us, message us private, my Raven. And I promise you, nobody will know about what we talk about or what we do. Right? Just saying. Right, everybody, speak to you soon. Thank you, me babies. Bye.